What's going on, guys? It's Cloud Jaggalo 1985, aka CJ. Well, I haven't done nothing funny in a while, but I will tell you a true story. Okay, this is funny. It's a funny true story, but it is a true story. So I'm gonna go ahead and tell you all. Okay, one day I went to Rimkey down here in Newport. Um, I went to Rimkey Market and stuff, and I'm sitting there getting some groceries for my grandma and stuff like that, and you know, just going through the store and everything. Well, when I get up to the front where the cashiers are and stuff, I hear this woman, this this black lady. No racism intended, guys. I'm just saying, black lady. But anyways, she was sitting there going on and on about something. So I'm gonna tell you exactly how she sounded. And you all tell me what you think. All right? She was like, "Excuse me, look, I gotta get home and cook dinner for my husband and stuff. But you see, y'all shorted me like $5. Mm-hmm. And look, this ice cream is way expired and everything. Yeah, y'all need to keep good on your supply. And I was like, I'm sitting there thinking like, what? I'm sitting there, I can't help it. I gotta watch. So I go over to the door and I sit there and just watch for a little bit. And then I hear her again saying, "Excuse me, young lady. Look, you beanpole. I want my money. And you know what else? I want to see your manager." Like that. And it's like I'm sitting there. I can't hold it. I'm laughing and just laughing. I'm like, "Oh, I'm sorry. I apologize. I'm sorry." So I pretended like I was acting like I was walking out the door. Well, instead of just standing there looking awkward, I just went back in. I was like, "Oh, I forgot something," when I really didn't. I was just browsing stuff just so I could stand there and watch some more. Well, the manager comes up finally and talks to her. Says, "Ma'am, what seems to be the problem?" And she goes, "Well, this young lady right here, she forgot to credit me all my money. Give me my correct change back. Let's say I'm missing 50." And I'm sitting there thinking, like, what? She's cutting out a little bit, because she's not thinking, And then she goes, "Oh, yeah, that's right. I'm missing my nickel that she owed me for my last transaction. And then, you know what? 50 cents here and everything on this transaction." And the manager goes, "Okay, ma'am, we can settle this and, in an orderly manner. Why don't we just talk this out?" And he starts to look at her receipt and stuff. He goes, "Okay, let's see. Oh, no, ma'am, everything seems to be correct." And she goes, "Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. Are you calling me a liar? Are you trying to say I'm lying? Look, man. Look, sir. I took college classes, algebra and all that. I'm not dumb. I know what I'm doing." And I'm like, holy fucking shit, I'm like, "Oh, this is like hilarious." And I'm sitting there laughing and stuff, and then I get a dirty look from the manager, because I guess, yeah, it is rude to laugh at other people, but this is how this woman really talked and stuff. And she was sitting there, going on and on about this 50 cents on one transaction or something, and 5 cents on another. I don't remember the exact amount, but it was somewhere around that range. But anyway, she's going on and on about it, and then he finally goes, "Okay, well, it seems that it's not on here, ma'am, but I'll tell you what, we'll give you your 50 cents back and your 5 cents on the transaction. And here's a $10 grocery gift card." And she goes, "Oh, okay. Well, that seems nice of you. But what am I supposed to do with a piece of plastic? I mean, come on. Am I supposed to just give it back to you when I come to shop again and I get free $10? The manager goes, "No, when you come back, you get $10 worth of groceries, and we'll swipe it, and that's the credit it'll use. And she goes, um, um, uh, how you do that? And he took her over to the little machine where you swipe the card and stuff, and then he showed her, how to do it and stuff. And she goes, oh, so I just do it. Oh, okay. So all you do is go that, slide it real fast like that. And he goes, no, you have to slide it slow. And she starts to slide it slow. It's not working for me. It's not working for me. You trying to call me a lie? This is bullshit. You say you're gonna give me $10 of groceries, and now it ain't even gonna fucking work. And then he's like, man, I didn't mean go incredibly slow. I mean just speed it up a little bit, And she goes, okay. So she goes and gets $10 worth of stuff, and she just wants to use it right then and there, I guess. And she goes ahead and gets it, and then she goes. She was looking for. She comes up front. Yeah, she comes up front, and what she said to the manager again was, well, what happened to the Hostess Twinkies? My babies love them and stuff, and where's them Hostess Twinkies at? Like that, and just And then he goes, ma'am, Hostess shut their company down a while back, but he said, he said maybe one day they'll come back and stuff, and she's like, oh, okay, well, I guess there's other snack cakes I can get. So, okay, everything gets settled finally, and then she starts to walk out the door, and I'm like, okay, well, I'm leaving now. So I start to leave and everything, and then, she's got her ice cream, her eggs, and, all that stuff and everything. Well, as soon as she gets to her car, and mind you, it's hot out. Okay, as soon as she gets to her car, the ice cream just, like this bag that she had so much stuff in it, it splits. Okay, now most of it was stuff, box food and stuff like that, and stuff. Well, there was box food, and then she had in her right hand, and the bag that split in her left hand was the cold stuff, like frozen broccoli, peas, stuff like that. And then she had the carton of ice cream in there. Well, as soon as it fell out of the bag, the top comes off and ice cream spills on the ground. And then as loud as she can, at her top of her voice, she goes, oh, hell no. I know that did not just happen there. Oh, hell to the motherfucking no. Okay, I'm going back inside, and I'm gonna consult this manager again. Well, she goes back inside, and then, she tells him, she goes, excuse me, my ice cream spilled all over the ground, it's hot outside. And, through a little bit, he replaces it and stuff like that. And then basically she goes home, and she gets in her car and goes home. And then after all that said and done, I say that's a pretty epic day. But yeah, just letting you know about it. Alright, later guys.